Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the five for the Clippers. And for the Spurs, Richardson is out there with Wells. Then it's Jones. Then there's A-Train, and it's Pittman in at the shooting guard position.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. Now here's Pierce. Clock at 6. This one for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Floats one. He lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Wells. Here is Pittman. Shot from 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so he makes both from the line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And there's the pass to Mann. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here are the Spurs with the ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Pittman. There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's A-Train. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jakob Poeltl. Here's Pierce. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here is Pittman. And he also played really well on that win against the Raptors. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And there it is for him.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here is Pittman. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
And the first one drops. Here we have 2 first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. If you have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Goes up on the wing. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Richardson outside. Inside. Taken away. And here's Pierce. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Here is Pittman. Richardson outside. Here's Hoffman. And he drops it in from the low post.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now Pierce. Fades back. San Antonio with the rebound. Jones kicks to Pittman. Outside, Jones. For three, Richardson. That shot off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Pierce. Here's the floater. A-Train pulls it in.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pierce against Jones. Pass to Pippen. And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to man. They set the screen. And again, it's the Clippers missing. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here is Pippen. He has 6. A-Train, the pass to Jones. Stolen by Pierce. Here's man. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count the basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Pittman. It's tipped. Here's man. From downtown, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Turtle comes in for A-Train, and it's Vassell in for Primetime. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Jones. Now the pass to Wells. Puts it up from 12. Vassell, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. 6-point lead. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
He was all alone on that floor. He's got 12.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Richardson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac, a screen on Richardson. There's the triple. Wells grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Richardson with it. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots.
Timeout.
This is why they're way out in front.
San Antonio calls timeout. Kobe, he's checked in for San Antonio. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Richardson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the Clippers. 11-point game. Bates-Diop, the pass to Poeltl. Jones kicks to Vassell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Zubac, a screen on Jones. Outside for Batum. Dishes it to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Bates-Diop, guarded by Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Third team foul.
And one thing to like about Bates-Diop is his ability to score from all three areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA.
First free throw is good. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits both from the stripe.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Now here's Batum. Batum sets a screen for Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Spurs trail by 11. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Now here's Powell. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston. Outside for Jackson. Zubac with the screen for Jackson. Over Jones. They shoot again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now, here's Vassell. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Bates-Diop.
On the defensive end, you see a lot of focus from Batum, staying all over the shooter.
Jones against Jackson. Passes it to Powell. Latrey. Offensive rebound. 4 on the clock. Morris, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Vassell. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And they pick up 2. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you see the ability to rise and
Goes in, nobody complains.
Now, here's Batum. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jackson's got his 2nd basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hurdle with a screen on Powell. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Here is Pippen. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Richardson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win,
Shooting 2.
oftentimes you do.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Clippers leading by 16. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Richardson. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers third.
This is a team full of snipers. They consistently knock down outside shots that forces defenses to play up on them, which allows the rest of the floor to open up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Clippers leading by 16. The pass to man. Outside Pierce. Vassell grabs the board. And the Spurs with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the call will be against Primetime. That's foul number 2 for him. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They set the pick. Hits it from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Pass to A-Train. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Wells. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
They set the pick. Here's Pittman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clippers leading by 19. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 18.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Now, here's Richardson. He's covered closely. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. 5 to shoot. Pittman kicks to Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's the pick from the arc. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 19. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pittman the pass to Vassell. And it's off from three-point range.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by San Antonio. Mann knocks down the three ball. Mann's got 9.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pittman dishes to Richardson. Baseline jumper, buries the jump shot.
I like that Josh Richardson is more comfortable in this offense, just taking what the defense allows.
Yep, that one goes. And the Clippers lead by 20.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Passes it to Wells.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
It's Richardson on the wing. Pittman the pass to Wells. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Steps back. For 3. San Antonio with the rebound. A-Train's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Vassell. Pass to Hoffman. Wells with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Richardson outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice shot by Josh Richardson. He gives you another guy that can extend the defense.
Pierce up top. Knocked away. Richardson outside. The pass to Pittman. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's the screen. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Now Vassell. Here is Pittman. Off with the layup. A crossover, and it's blocked. Vassell with it. Kicks to Pittman. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Wells' shot is good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for the A-Train. Roby comes in for Wells. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Jones subbed in for Primetime. Los Angeles leading by 15. Zubac, a screen on Richardson. The dish to Batum. From deep. Rebound, San Antonio.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson against Jones. Birtle sets the pick for Jones. Tries again, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Zubac, a screen on Jones. Jackson deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second free throw. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones, the pass debates Diop. Now, here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. With the drive, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
2 shots.
That's good from Richardson.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
And Richardson drops them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead. He kicks to Powell. Over Richardson. The shot by Powell, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And here's Jones. Birtle sets the pick for Jones. Good work defensively by Morris.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Jones against Jackson. Birtle sets the pick for Jones. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Richardson against Batum. Here's Jackson. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off
how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
No good on the free throw. Zach Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Clippers leading by 12. Powell kicks to Jackson. Out to Morris. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bates Diop's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side Jones. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Roby. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. 1:41 left to play here in the half. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Trying to end the drought, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got 8.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson against Jones. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. A 3 from Morris. That one no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. That will be a getaway game for them. A 1-game road trip. Out to the right wing. Jones looking for an opening. To the middle. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Collins.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here's Jackson. Powell for 3. Roby with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Zubac. On the wing, Jackson. Over Jones. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots, and their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neil.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. In the Western Conference, the Prodigy.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Spurs trail by 10. They've got A-Train. Josh Richardson out there with Wells. Then it's Jones. And it's Pittman in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Richardson. And it's blocked. Outside Pierce. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside, Jones. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Clippers. 22 is their biggest lead.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes to Wells. Here is Pittman. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. "90 seconds now into the second half."
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. He dishes it to Richardson. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Richardson. Down low. Here's Wells. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Pittman misses. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Mann. He's got 9. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Pass to Wells. Here's Pittman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Takes the 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
San Antonio calls timeout. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. To the paint, picked off in midair. Unhindered, going all the way. Puts it up from 15. A rebound by the Spurs. A-Train's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the screen. A rebound by the Spurs. A-Train's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Jones. And the pass to Pittman. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Pittman's got 11 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 24.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's Vassell. Wells in the corner. They get it again. Hoffman misses from short range. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Mann. Beyond the arc. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
First one falls for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Birtles checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 15. Vassell with it. Pass to A-Train. Here's Pittman. No good from 11 feet.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Lets the three fly. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen. Passes it to Pierce. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. For the three. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Wells. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 14. Pass to Zubats. Powell, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 30 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
There's the pass to Bates-Diop. Here's A-Train. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's Poeltl. Trains it from 9 feet away.
You can count on Poeltl to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 18. Now, here's Vassell. Passes it to Pippen. Shoots over Powell, and another basket for San Antonio.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Knocked loose. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Pittman. Pass to Hoffman. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell. Last year, getting it done. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you said it, top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. Switch. And here is Zubac. 8 points for him. Now Jackson. Shoots. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Morris is checked in. From deep. Here's Zubac. Goes up again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Clippers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. He's off on the second.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
To the wing right side. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Vassell's got 6.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Jackson passes to Powell. Now, here's Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 4 to shoot. Batum for 3. A second chance effort. And it's Zubac laying it in. He's got 11.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender, and with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 11. Dishes it to Batum. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Collins. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside Jackson. Off target with his three.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Collins, a screen on Jackson. Here is Pippen, guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Clippers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Powell finds Jackson. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here is Pippen, guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, taking 2 shots.
Two.
The first one falls. Richardson, he's checked in for Vassell. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
From deep three-point range, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here is Pippen. Pierce covering. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Richardson.
That one on Richardson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
Number 24, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is good. 9 points for Josh Richardson.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting to the lane, and he can score.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
Here's Richardson after the Clippers pick up 2. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
Richardson at the line for 2.
The first one falls, and the Spurs with some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for the A-Train, and McDermott subbed in for Keita Bates-Diop. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubats. Amir Coffey comes in for Pierce, and it's Kennard in for Norman Powell. That one misses.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Spurs shooting just 31% in the game. Left side, Jones. McDermott with the screen for Jones. And it's good for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Jones. McDermott with the screen for Jones. McDermott up top. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. McDermott with a steal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Richardson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
McDermott sets a screen. 11 feet away. Jones, no luck. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And San Antonio has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Covington a screen on Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
There's a screen by Covington. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Richardson. The pass to Wells. Outside, Jones. Richardson outside. Puts up a 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Los Angeles leading by 23. Back to Kennard. Pulls up. And the shot is long. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. McDermott sets a screen. Shot from 12. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richardson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Jones. Passes to McDermott. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And Jones over to help to stop the drought. And the 3-ball is good. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McDermott with the screen for Jones. San Antonio again missing. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Now here's Jang. Covington with the steal. Here's Coffey. Yep, it counts. Coffey's got his first basket.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Outside, Jones. Jang, the pass to Wells. That's tipped. Here's Coffey. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. And he's got 41.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones in the post. Here's Coffey. Pass to Kennard. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Roby. Here is Pittman, guarded by Jackson. On the basket by Pittman. Pittman's got 19 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now the pass to Morris. Here's Mann. Outside, Batum. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Vassell with it. Down low. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
LA ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Jackson. Passes it to Batum. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside, off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Pass to Roby. Here's Collins. Covered by Morris. Lets it go from 11. Shot by Collins, no good. The Clippers shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Now, here's Vassell. The feed to Pippen. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pittman the pass to Vassell. That shot misses. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Jackson kicks to Morris. Pass to Mann. Outside Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The three. Mann can't hit. The Spurs shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Inside. And it's blocked. A minute 42 left in the fourth. The pass to Morris. Here's Mann. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Pippen. Collins, a screen on Jackson. Here's Vassell. No good with the triple. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's deflected. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Morris. Here's Mann. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And it's the Spurs ball. Pass to Vassell. Now, here's Collins. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.